Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of XCOM 2 War of the Chosen featuring that amazing Long War of the Chosen mod. And we got a little bit of surprise at the end of last mission, and that is a Protect the Data Tap mission. For those of you who are unaware, that is a precursor to an all-out or full retaliation from Advent, which we do not want to have to deal with. So the next best thing is to deal with the protecting the data tap and dealing with it that way, cutting off the retaliation before it even starts, is able to start. To do that, we need a team of 8, and right now in our barracks we only have three exciting soldiers available. The lowest wound time we have to get anybody back is like 40, I think it said 44 hours, and the mission's only 22 hours away to protect the data tap. So we're a little light on troopers right now. We can get a few more by bringing back some Haven advisors, although I'll probably leave the one in New Brazil in case it gets that soldier gets added to the team to protect the data tap on the Haven side. So the other options are cancel one of our ongoing infiltrations, or another idea I have is see if I can spend some intel, still be able to keep that mission going and get the benefits of it. Although it's arguable that maybe I shouldn't do it that way. I should just cancel one because I need the intel to build up to make contact in Africa as we continue to try expanding towards our found black site. So there's no clear-cut answer or best choice, maybe. I'm sure you'll all have your best opinion of what the best choice would be. But for me, what I think ultimately what I've decided to do is spend 25 of that intel, and we're going to speed up one of our missions, get it down to a manageable level, doable level, try and gain the rewards, gain the experience, gain the soldiers back before the protect the data tap with the team of 6 that I would have, plus 3 here, plus 3 Haven advisors I bring out. That would give me a selection of about 12 to pick the best 8 on the protect the data tap mission, and I think we'll get by with a quality enough crew, hopefully, to get that thing done. That is my hope, keeping my fingers crossed big time, but that's what I've decided. So let's get down here and pick out the mission that we're going to try and complete for this episode. And that means next episode with the team we get back will be the actual Protect the Data Tap mission. So we look over here. There is a Protect the Data Tap. One more quick glance at it. We can put in a team of 8. And I don't know why we'd put in any less. But what we're going to do in 22 hours when we do that, we're gonna speed up Sandman. I think that's the one. I've looked at the teams for the Extract VIP, Jailbreak, and the other one we have over here, the Smash and Grab, and I've decided this team will be good enough. I also like the idea that we're guaranteed with an infiltration here that we'll have it right away, and it should be down to extremely light resistance. Although I can't remember if we've had a mission yet at Force level 5, so we may see some new or newer, slightly more difficult enemies now that we're going up against. So still will be a challenge for us. So let's get down here to Sandman. This is the squad we'd be taking out. Beverly, Dancin, Doc, Crusher would be a specialist. We'd be looking at you, Splinter, Takeda as our shinobi. Tommy, Pokemon Hurts, a ranger, one of our laser weapons there, the laser rifle. Deanna, Betazoid, Troi is our assault with one of the other laser weapons, the scatter ray, which is pretty powerful. Jean-Luc, Captain Picard, our gunner, and Drumax, a rookie, who surviving this mission would become a specialist with his new class. So that's the team I'm going to speed up and take out with extra infiltration. Let's just get that done. Let's boost it, spend the 25 intel, and that gets us down to our 7 to 9. We also will be picking up another rookie along with a couple resistance personnel, so I don't mind adding a rookie to the barracks either. So let's get this thing going. Alrighty, Operation War Valley is taking us down to a city scenario here, the Advent Patrol area in Lethem in New Brazil. So let's get down there and see how we do. Hopefully we survive, no injuries, and only have a slight hit to our willpower, yada yada yada, so we can then turn around and go out on the Protect the Data Tap mission. Okay, we're on a rooftop. How far do we gotta go? It looks like we got an open... Oh, okay, there is a building. Looks like we have a building off to the left here, which is where our evac is also located. So at least we don't have to return all the way back to our starting location, which does sometimes happen. I see ladders on this side. I don't quite see a pole to get up on to this building per se. So we're gonna have to scout that out, find out where our roof access is. We may have roof access up a big ladder here in the back side. That may be a good way to access the roof. And then it's just a matter of hopping over from this building. Well, I'm assuming the building's not one big huge building, but we'll have to hop over to the next building. So that's the way we're gonna proceed. Let's see, we got Tommy Pokemon there. I wanna get over to our Shinobi. And there you are, you. We're going to get you headed in the direction we want to start scouting it out. Yeah, hopefully no civilians down here to start yelling away and attracting attention, but we're going to take that chance.
I'm on the move.
And the first move is clear. There's those pesky civilians. And do we see a way up to the roof? So we do have a pole up to the roof on this back side. It does look like two separate buildings that we would need to cross. I don't see any short way up, you know, to access this ladder, staring us and teasing us right in the face. So we're gonna go to the back side, be a little sneaky back here. It is an 18-turn timer, but once again, reinforcements do start falling before then. So we do wanna kind of hustle. So let's keep ourselves. Do we have... Okay, there's a network tower there. Don't really see anything else at the moment. So we're gonna head back to this corner back here.
Position. Hostile targets.
And we got something in the way over here. Let's go see exactly what we're seeing over here. They're down on ground level, it looks like. No, they're up on the second floor. It would appear they're up on the second floor. No, that's hard to tell because this is a ladder up. So they are on the. So that's the first floor. That was I get optical illusion kind of treated on. I swear my eyes play games on me sometimes. So they're down on the ground floor. There are windows over here if they start wandering our way, which will make the access to the roof a challenge. But if they wander over to this corner and we can take out just a single pod with a trooper and who knows who else, and we can do it solo without attracting other pods and keeping you, Takeda, that's a lot of ifs, isn't it? Keeping him hidden at the same time so he can still scout forward for us. I'd be up for that one. I'd be up for that. So let's get everybody else running and repositioning over here. To get ready to go up this ladder. We're going to just hope that this team on the inside does not wander towards us. Drumax, welcome to the... I think this is your first action for your character. So good luck to you. Well now, let's move here. There we go.
I'm ready. I recommend caution.
Let's see which way that pod is deciding to move. In our favor or against our... They're coming towards us. Oh, no, 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 I take that back. They took one step towards us and they're kind of hanging out where they were. Okay, of course, now we're going to have a drone to cause a few problems. You always need a pesky drone, but if we can get up to the roof over here, far enough away from this guy, maybe we'll be okay. Well, we can get you to the pole right off the bat.
Roger that.
And we kind of can't see anybody on the inside from here, but I think we're good. We're fine. We're safe. The question becomes, okay, I could get you back here, which will do two things. It give us some extra vision on this side, and also keep you hidden behind cover if the drone wanders this way. So let's try this out.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And we didn't see anything new. The pod that was over here is more down in this direction, so I think we'll be okay. Let's get everybody, at least if we can, as close to this pole as possible. In fact, I'm a little hesitant about bringing anybody up because we aren't 100% clear. We know the drone was kind of traveling in a diagonal direction this way, but there's no guarantee it's going to continue that way. So I think what we'll do is we'll start bringing some of us down in the best kind of situation or cover we can get in. Now there's nobody down and they wouldn't wander this far, so I think it's safe to come down in this corner. I'm more worried about the drone wandering towards us at the moment.
Spring, spring, spring!
And exposing us when we're not ready for it.
Affirmative.
Right.
All right, anybody who can, we're just going to overwatch.
I see.
And that was Deanna Troi. That was just the one. Okay, we're hearing the footsteps. We did not get a sense of where the drone went, so I'm assuming, well, you know what they say about assuming. Let's see, the trooper is still down in that same general area, so and the drone, I really just do not know where it headed. Did it drop that way? I just got absolutely no sense of where the drone went to. Let's start moving up in that direction a little bit. See if we can gain sight, at least on this level, of the drone. So it dropped down somewhere. Now, whether it dropped down forward onto this side or not, I do not know. So we're not sure. But the roof is clear right at the moment, and we're going to take advantage of that. I think we're going to bring you over to this side, Jean-Luc.
Take us out of here.
And our rookie Drumax, we're going to bring you up to the skylight. And Tommy, we definitely want to get you up above as best as possible.
Location confirmed.
In fact, it's got to be somewhere around here. If we're there, he is. So the drone never moved. Why couldn't we? I guess he was considered behind that thing. So the drone never quite moved. So we definitely want cover facing that way. Unfortunately, Jean-Luc Picard, the captain, is potentially exposed as the drone comes towards us, if the drone comes towards us. So let's overwatch anybody who can.
Scanning.
So that was an Advent engineer heading down in front of the building where we're headed. And in fact, that very well could have been part of the pod that we were seeing down here. So the trooper is along with an engineer and who knows what else. The surveillance drone is just sitting there surveilling without doing much else of anything. So I'm wondering, since we kind of have a sense that we're clear out here, that we try working towards this ladder to get up to the roof and then see if we can't drop in. If that's the best way to do it now that we know this pod is headed down in this general direction. You want to take the big peek down here? The question or the chance that we are not 100% clear on is how far did all the rest of the pod move. So maybe we can get you here to give us better vision down here and a sense of where these guys are. And I think by bringing you here, hopefully we're far enough back not to worry about detection.
Headed there now.
Okay, there is the engineer that we glanced earlier, and we are not seeing anybody back in the interior back over here. So I want to get also a sense how we're kind of near the map edge, so I'm going to take the risk that nobody will be down over in this corner. And we're going to move you up here, you. And there's some windows there that I'm anxious to get see if I get a little vision through.
Affirmative, moving out.
And so far, so good. It would appear that my hunch was correct. There isn't a pod over here. And so far, we're not seeing anything inside the window. Now, which side? It's a jailbreak. Yeah, so the doors are going to open on this side. Is what it looks like. Yep. It's going to be down that hallway that we ultimately have to get. So there's the doorway that we would have to get through to get down in there is right there. Or if we go up on the roof, there's usually going to be a roof hatch somewhere over here that I'm not quite seeing. Yeah, that looks like it's it. That's it right there. So that is kind of where we're going to be headed now. We're going to try and leave this drone back by himself.
Acknowledged. Pressure out. Sir?
And our new rookie, where do we want to hide you? We'll try you right down here.
På väg till den positionen.
And nice full cover for our ranger to have a base for 2 shots, I guess.
Already there.
And whoever can, we're going to overwatch.
Commander. På väg för att täcka.
Okay, they're continuing their straw purifier. That's what it is. Trooper and engineer. So that's a pod. I'm just as well to have them wander away to allow us to move this way. Now, of course, we've seen, what, 3 and 4. So that still means there's 5 more out there to deal with somewhere. So let's say get you. Should we get you here first, or we actually could get you to peek on the roof? What are I'm thinking the odds are probably semi-high that somebody might be on the roof. So let's pick around. I'm going to have you peek around. There's others who hopefully can peek through the window. We're going to have you peek around the back side here.
Moving out.
And nobody there. So this is kind of creepy. I don't know where everybody's hiding. We can get some maybe better vision in through the interior from you, Picard, from this vantage point. And we're not really seeing anything in there, are we now? Now there could be something in this room, although we haven't heard that door over. I think the door is the door here. No, the door's right here on this side. I don't see a door on this side necessarily on this part of the room. There's a door at the end of the corridor. So we may not be going up on the roof. We may be going in the side door over here is what we ultimately may be doing. I'm thinking we want to get everybody down here ready to go through that door.
Will do.
In fact, I'm kind of thinking, well, if they were up on the roof, we could get vision from up there, but I doubt they'd be close enough to detect us. So I'm going to come here
It could be risky.
with you, Beverly. Yeah, it is a little risky, but we're going to take a chance on gaining sight of where another pod could be, is what it boils down to. And I'm not seeing anything right now. I don't really see a great spot to bring you much closer. Well, I guess we'll bring you that step closer. I don't feel like Overwatch right now is really going to matter.
Good.
And a step further in the right direction could make all the difference. Now where? Okay, he's moving more towards us all of a sudden. So now, of course, the drone started moving, and he's moving, of course, in our direction, and could very easily expose us coming up here. Yikes.
Eyes on the prize.
That would be a disaster at this point. Okay, there are some interior enemies over here. A couple snakes. Noticed a couple snakes. I thought it would be surprising if there wasn't some interior surprises. So we got an opening on this side. So if we come in, but we're looking through the window. So they've got to be like right in the corner, or they hit that ladder and they're now up on the roof, which could very easily be the case also. So we're going to take a peek through this door now.
Head in there now.
We're going to open it up. And I just get the sense that the way they were moving, and since with the, because they wouldn't both necessarily be right in the same spot. I'm not thinking, because yeah, look at that, the pixel play. So they went up this ladder. So those two snakes are on the roof right now. So we're going to see if we can't just sneak down underneath them and come into the interior. We're going to bring you over here. You.
Moving to designated position.
We're going to bring you in to be able to do the hack here, Beverly. It's not like you have to be right next to things, but at the same time, those guys come back down. I want to be ready for them. Let's bring you right here. And let's see if there's some spots I feel like we could get ourselves to at least have some Overwatch.
Det är förstått.
No! We're exposed? Was he close enough to see him? I didn't pay attention to how he was running. We are exposed? Oh my lord! I didn't pay attention to the pathing, and we got lucky that we are concealed, and therefore they did not see us. But they are. Well, that just proves they went up the ladder as we thought. Now let's make sure anybody else runs around. We don't make that mistake again. Yikes. Deanna, Troi will bring you right here.
Of course.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Yeah, we're going to double move you here, Tommy. And Picard, I want to get you into the interior also for when all hell breaks loose. Now they're on the roof. I don't think I want to go to that corner in case they have vision through the roof. They're close enough to the roof hatch to see down through it. We'll go you here. And we're all on the interior. I think what we're going to do with you, Deanna, Troi, in case something comes wandering down the back, we're going to close this door. And we're inside. And next turn, we're going to release our prisoners. And we got to get ourselves back over to this building. We know we got a drone in the way. We know we got some snakes over here. And at some point, our pod of 3 guys with the purifier, engineer, and trooper are going to want to wander our way at some point, unless we're lucky and they keep wandering away. Let's just overwatch who can and get ready for the hack.
Förstått. Täcker området nu.
Oh, I'm glad we closed that door. Look at that. So we got a gunner, trooper, and I couldn't quite see what the last one was. Uh-oh, are we exposed? We're flanked. And we got a lot of enemies active against us all of a sudden. Gunner, trooper, and was that 2 gunners? They're moving too fast for me to read them all. And then the snakes are definitely...
Fiender på väg in från sidan.
So everybody's exposed. It's the way it works sometimes. Now we got to figure out the best thing. So we got a gunner. Oh, it's an engineer, gunner, and a trooper. So we got to figure out how we want to deal with this. Now, flesh would get me up to half cover here, but I could probably flesh the Viper, I'm thinking, from inside and still have cover. Unfortunately, that cover is half cover, so it's not ideal. But it would be a definite first step. Let's just not do that right away. We don't have any mechanical enemies to worry about there. We do have a running gun available with Deanna Troi. I could get a nice laser rifle shot over here. There's half cover here, half cover there. A lot of half covers, and I'm sure anyone we can't take care of, we may have a flashbang or 2 to help us out. But the trooper I do not see right now, and the Naha I'm not ideal with, not thrilled with the Naja over here. And who am I most? Well, hit points aren't ridiculous on anybody but the Viper over here. That's the kicker as far as hit points go. What we can look at is we can have some really close range shots over here through the window. We got Flesh and Beverly Crusher to take on this Viper here. That would pretty much block the window. That would take up those 2 positions. Then, if Deanna Troi is then going to run out and do some fantastic little run and gun kind of a thing over here, maybe take out the Naja, and we could definitely flank the engineer at the same time, get him interested in moving. We could then get Picard up here, maybe... I don't know his hit percent chance would be that great, so we can always suppress over here. That kind of leaves a gunner unresolved, and really the only other backup thing then we have, well, actually we can do 1 single shot. Is this going to be close enough? Maybe it's better to do this first, then I could run out here with Flesh on this. It's the unknown running out here because there's a trooper somewhere. This is the wild card. So we would be able to take Pokemon here, both barrels on the Viper. Have a pretty good chance of taking him out. If that worked, we could Flesh the Naja, and then we also have Run and Gun to potentially flank the engineer. At that point we should know where the trooper's at. That leaves Picard, who does have a flashbang. He also has suppression. And that leaves Beverly Crusher with a shot. But she doesn't have any, she would just have a shot. She wouldn't have anything beyond that to help us out. And this guy, the gunner in the back, is kind of scary. But that seems to be the way we can take care of the most of them right off the bat, and that's what we're going to try. So, Pokemon, I think that gives us our best chance. So we're going to run you right here for both barrels on the Viper.
Heading out.
has a pretty dang good chance of doing it. It's only a 68% chance to hit, though. That's the downside. So if this doesn't work, we then have flesh to help back us up. Got a hit. Oh, you listened to me, Tommy. You listened to me, Tommy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That means we now come out. Okay, there's the Advent Trooper now. So he'll be flanked if we come out here for a flesh. And if we do the run and gun, these guys are going to feel the need to move, except for the gunner. But we're going to flashbang these guys. Is what we're going to try doing. Now, run and gun, we could come all the way out here to full cover and still get flanks on some of these people. We'll have to decide who scares us the most. We'll have to decide who scares us the most. So let's get out here. I'm going to count on you to do the flesh on this other snake. And we're going to bring you as far away as we can from these guys. We're going to do it from this position, the same kind of cover you would have had over here. And let's take care of them for us, 99%. Okay, 2 snakes down.
What did you expect?
Nothing less. Advanced suppressor will take.
Item and tool.
Now, I'm thinking I want to come out here and run and gun, and I'm almost thinking we're going to maybe take this shot. A flank shot, is that going to be, that should be a flank shot down here against the gunner, is what I'm thinking. And this guy's going to be flanked, this guy's going to be flanked, they're going to feel the need to move, is kind of what I'm thinking. So Deanna, let's get your run and gun going.
I can do anything for you. I'd love to.
Let's see what we got. We got an 81% shot that way, or it might be better to go for the higher percentage stun for the moment. All right. We got Captain Picard, Jean-Luc Picard. Maybe what we should do, we can come out here and we have a flashbang on these two. We can come out here and we can, or we can just take a flank shot. I'll tell you what, Beverly, we're going to give you the flank shot on the trooper. If you would kindly move there for me, thank you. Illyrian core, we'll take it.
Commander, take a look at this.
84%. Trooper down.
He's dead.
That leaves us with an engineer issue. So I'm wondering if we come here, maybe instead of the flashbang, I suppress. What's going to give me the best odds and the best chances to lock him down? Now he's feeling flanked and he's going to think he's going to have to move is what I'm thinking. So I think we're going to try suppression and see if we can't hit him that way when he feels obliged to move out of the flanked position. So let's give this a shot.
Very well.
And we got a rookie on top of this. Look at that. Drumax. There's our other flashbang. Do I need to use it right now? Do I? Or better yet, what we can try is your grenade over here to weaken him, so then when he does run and he does get hit, he for sure will get killed there. The odds of the grenade killing him right off the bat would be minimal, I think. But hey, if we kill him and we lose a little loot, we kill him. What it boils down to. But odds are grenades at this point don't do max 5 damage. And this one did close to it. You running? Did we pick them off? Yes, we did. Now, all hands on deck to take this guy out. That means we're going to be taking care of 5 of 9. And we know we have a lone drone floating around somewhere. So that's 6 of 9. There's another pot of 3 more than likely out there then. Deanna, what is that shot? Well, I tell you what, we're going to move a little closer and make that shot even better.
I see.
Yeah, I like 100% a lot better. It was a scatter ray. That was pretty high odds to take care of that guy. Okay, Captain Jean-Luc Picard, we're not going to do anything with you right now. Do we have the ability? We have enough of an angle to hack from right where we are, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We have a chance resistance broadcast on both of them, and it seems to be a little bit higher over here, so let's give this one the shot. That helps us give, well, I think that gives us more resistance personnel by putting out a broadcast for help, I think is what that means. Let's find out. New rebel joins the Haven. The other one is soldiers hacking stats permanently increased by 10. Oof. There's a tempting one for you. We're getting rebels to begin with, so this is a bigger one. Now, which door has the best chance for that second option? Let's find out. Yeah, I want to find out. 47% there. No. I can't remember all the odds. I got odds swirling around in my head, but I think this is the better chance. But let's double check once again. This is what you get working with ZigZagZog's memory. Let's just hover over these. Can we get a peek? Can we get a peek without going there? Okay, 44 on this door. So yeah, we definitely. I'm gonna go for the. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the permanent improvement to my hack score. That would pay major dividends down the road if we can be lucky enough for it. What's one rebel, right? We're gonna try for the permanent stat effects. Come on, Beverly, we want this. You need this. I want this. No, we might not have even gotten 81% at that rate. Yikes! So much for being my hacker.
There are times when every second does count.
Yep, so we are opened, we have our prisoners freed. I think one of the big things we got to start doing now is figuring out if that drone is still waiting for us around the corner. Jean-Luc Picard, can you take a peek around the building here? Oh, he's a-waiting. He's a-waiting. And he's a-waiting pretty far away. 74% chance to hit there. You, Takeda, now where, Tommy? You have the AP ammo. It'd be nice to get you kind of ready and lined up for this guy. He's pretty far away right now. I'm wondering if he'd be able to double move from there to try zapping one of us unconscious.
Moving out.
But since he and you do have revival protocol, right? Yes, you do. So Beverly, we're gonna count on you being able to provide the revival protocol should that drone be able to come this far and stun us a little bit. We also have our rookie over here. We're gonna bring you up to this corner.
Order bekräftad. Flytta mig framåt.
Yeah, you don't have the kind of weapon that's going to do much damage against the drone there. You've already moved. You have nothing left. We got flesh as an option going against, but you Takeda, where do we want to try and hide you temporarily? We can get you full cover back here.
Got it covered.
And we're going to take a shot on the 74% just because we can. And there's a chance with a max damage on a hit, we can take it out. We did something. And we did something really nice is what we did. We're going to keep you on Overwatch with your little pea shooter here since you don't have a direct shot here, Drumax. In case that drone's able to move around the corner, you can blast it. And it looks like we just have prisoners to start moving out. So we'll keep the prisoners indoors for the moment. We'll hide you back here. Ooh, this one has mobility. So that first prisoner must be the rookie, because it's always the rookies that have the least mobility. I'm going to bring you right here. Let's see what this drone does for us, or to us. Or does it just move? Is he close enough to do anything bad? It doesn't look like it. I guess it was a double move. So that means I'm going to give you the shot, Tommy. See if you can't light him up. 99%, I think he's a dead drone.
That's right.
Okay, so that's one of those drones with arms. So we're going to move you forward to pick up the loot. Depth perception.
Asset secure.
And now we got to start working our way out. So we got to get up to this roof. That's where our evac zone is. We got a nice pipe to climb up here. The only question is this pod that was over here, and we also have reinforcements. So we got reinforcements dropping this time, so we took a little too long that way. So we're going to set up some Overwatch to get ready for them. Who can? Do I have anybody who has some blue moves up to the second level? I think we may do a few of those just in case. Picard, we're going to bring you... I want to make sure we don't go too far over to activate over here though. So Picard, we're going to bring you right here. Drumax, we're going to bring you right there.
Order bekräftad. Flytta mig framåt.
We got our soldiers here. We're going to bring Beverly Crusher to the corner.
Acknowledged. Pressure out.
Betazoid, we're going to bring you over here. So we're going to have a bunch of Overwatch, and we just got to hope they land in a way that will allow us to take advantage of our Overwatch. You, I think, will keep you right there.
Overwatch.
Of course.
Same old routine, I suppose.
Område täckt.
And now it's just a matter of where do we want to hunker and hide our guys that we're trying to escape with. So we'll park one right here. Where is the best place to hide these guys? Who knows for sure, but we're going to get you out here, and we're going to get you over here. Let's find out where they drop. Hope we have some Overwatch that can help us out. Priest. I think this is the sit rep, where if we miss a priest, he returns fire. Does that count on this scatter mission? I think that counts as Overwatch, so I don't think you can return fire on Overwatch. And where did they go? So I'm thinking they dropped over here. I thought I saw us in the distance, so they must have dropped around the corner, so I don't think they're quite active. And I'm hesitant to look around the corner because then all of a sudden, well, we gotta get to our escape zone. Well, darn it. Well, we do have some teamwork. We do have some bonds over here. So maybe we take our first peek over here with you. See if we can get eyes on these guys.
Absolutely. Got some advent
Okay, we did
here.
find them. Right about nearby where I thought they'd be. And what does this got for us? We got a priest down here. Now, I think we can, if we're lucky, we can definitely flank the priest. We also are in range to flesh the priest. So I'm wondering, problem is, I'm really worried about that other pod that was wandering off this way. Have they returned far enough to see us if we move over here? So I think the first move I'm gonna take, okay, you can see the priest from here. You'd probably have to use walk fire to even have a chance for a hit. We'd have a lot of shots we'd be able to take against the priest. This isn't considered a flank, or actually you only see the sentry, is it? Yeah, that's not the priest's outline. So coming in here, your only shot is against the sentry. Beverly Crusher. We do have, let's see, you still have a flashbang Drumax as an option. And we're way far away for run and gun. In fact, run and gun is not an option because we used it. So we'd be able to bring you here, and it doesn't say you have a shot from any of these angles. Now we do have a shot from this angle somehow on this guy over here. But it's not going to be a great shot because we have this. Now your teamwork is, who is your teamie? Deanna, Betazoid. I can't remember who all has teammates for who. So Deanna and Jean-Luc Picard are buddies. So that gives extra moves. So what I'm gonna do is, since Deanna, since you can't see anything well for sure, I'm gonna bring you here. Does that allow you to see Jean-Luc, or I guess I got to do the teamwork right now while you can see him, and that gives him the extra movement. And so in case I come up here for the flank and we activate the other pod, I can decide if I want to stick it out and shoot or move away and go on Overwatch. At least gives me some choices. Now let's see over here if there's anybody, and if we get to this corner, yeah, I don't think that allows us to get a flank on that guy either. And there's nobody really I have with movement. Well, there is, and that does give us a flank on the sentry, except you'd only have, you don't have the greatest of weapons, but the flesh may end up going against the sentry. So I guess what we're gonna do, since Deanna, Troi, you can't get to a point where we get a good shot anyway, we're gonna teamwork with Picard, give him the extra movement. And we're going to get up here to flank the priest and see if we see the other pod. And we don't. Oh, it was my mouse cursor that started panning out there. So we at least have a turn without the other pod here. That gives you great odds, 100% odds. So gosh. So maybe what I do is the walk, see if we can weaken down the priest with some walk fire. Is that a something? Take our first shot with light 'em up. Except I don't think I'd have enough ammo for walk fire then. The other thing we can do is we can look at weakening down with you, Drumax.
Jag är på väg.
And since you only got the SMG, you aren't going to kill him. And let's hope you do more than minimum damage. That's what I'm ideally looking for. And we did more than minimum damage. You got us 3 off of that. I'm wondering, what's it telling me if I was able to hit? What kind of damage would I do? Actually, with this weapon, I could potentially kill. And with Now let's see what your damage would do, Picard. In other words, I'm trying to set him up so we can kill him we can overkill him enough so he doesn't go into stasis. That's ultimately what I'm trying to do. So your shot, Picard, would do 4 to 6 damage, so that's not overkill yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the chance that we can hit. What is it, 75%? I'm going for the walk fire, 75%. There's a chance we kill him and he goes into stasis, but then I also got Picard to overwatch him for when he revives. So let's try the walk fire. Let's do it, Pokemon. Okay, we didn't kill him. He didn't go into stasis. He's down to 1 tick. So Picard, it's time for your 100% hit. And let's overkill like you've never overkilled before and see if we can prevent him from going into stasis. And we did just that. Oh, that was brilliant. That was amazing. That's what you got to do to keep the priest from being a priest. That means you, Takeda, you should be able to come out here. And now that we kind of have a sense that nobody is going to activate because we kind of have some vision over there. At least this is a couple steps closer, so maybe this is what activates them. But we can go ahead and do the flesh on the sentry. And did we activate? Nobody. So the reinforcements are dealt with, and they won't be coming again for a few more turns. So now is our time to motor boogie, whatever you want to call it, and get out of here. We're just going to move forward.
Acknowledged. Pressure out.
I don't think you're going to have any weird... Well, maybe you never know. You might have a shot through the double windows if they come running to the noise. So let's keep you on Overwatch. And Deanna, Troi, let's get you
I need to come too.
headed up as far as we can. And how far can we get our rescue guys? We're going to get them as far as we can and behind some full cover here. Yeah, we're going to go with the full cover. And let's see if that other pod walks into us as we're trying to get out of here. Yes, they do. Of course they do. Are they in yellow alert? Are they going to be able to shoot? No. So now we got to worry about reinforcements again on top of this. First thing I'm going to do is see if these guys can scatter up above and get out of here. And we're going to cross our fingers that that's the case. That'll be one less thing to have to worry about. Alright, you guys are going to evacuate.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian
Now,
contact.
the rest of us need to find a way out of here. Now we got an engineer, a purifier, and the purifier we don't want to get nearby. We don't want to mess with him if we can avoid it. Do we have some ways to get some of us out of here? Kind of feeling like if we can get away from the engineer even.
Running.
Not all of us are going to be able to make it up to the roof, but a lot of us can get in some pretty dang good cover.
Roger that.
And if you get stuck there because of how they advance, you can reload and get some shots off, and the rest of us will be up in positions, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be flankable at their angle that far in. We better not take a chance. At least getting you up here.
I see.
Gets you out of range a little bit. I don't know if we're doing this quite right or not. We're going to get you, Deanna, Troi. Run and gun is back for you. So if we need that help, it's available. And we're gonna get you hiding right here. Jean-Luc, how far can you get? You can get pretty far out of the way. Kind of feel like getting you, and then Drumax, how far can we get you also? Not quite as ideally far. We can get you right here. I don't think that'll allow them at this high of a level to have them flank you.
Drar iväg!
Famous last words. And Picard, we're bringing you back here. Let's see what happens. They're overwatching. We got the Purifier double move, I'm pretty sure. So a lot of overwatches. And if we can't see them, right? They can't see us. Now the question becomes, let's get Deanna Troi running over here. She's the one with the lightning reflexes. So we're gonna run anybody up here to the evac zone to see if it pops the overwatch. We want that person with the lightning reflexes. Otherwise, everybody else should run behind that line and should be safe, right? Right? That's the plan.
I see.
Okay.
Fine, Commander.
Did get exposed to one, and as glad, let's see if she didn't pop the other one, though. So that means we should be good then, right? We'll keep everybody fairly far back, and hopefully they do not get overwatched.
On it.
Flyttar till positionen.
Sure thing.
I seem to recognize a team of 6 that we're getting out of here. We're all healthy, which means we're going to be available, even with some will depleted, for the next mission, which is extremely important. So, whew, we did it, guys. We did it.
Let's go. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
All right, we killed 8 out of 11. Flawless. It's nice to see that one. I haven't seen that in a while. Nice pose, guys. I'd be excited as you are with this pose. Reporting for duty. Courage and honor.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history. A small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
All right, mission complete. No new records on that one, but it's an amazing job. Damage most dealt. There's Tommy Pokemon. And there we go.
We're taking Advent apart one mission at a time, Commander.
All right,
Impressive work.
4 promotions, count them. 1 we knew we were going to get with our rookie Drumax. Great job on your first mission. You helped us out big time, especially with that shot, helping us get the kill without stasis on the priest. And we got some nice promotions all around here, so feeling good. Promotions come at a good time too. We can use those extra promotions on our upcoming missions. We got our new soldier here, new rookie. In fact, this is a generated name, so if you are a latecomer to the episode or to the playthrough and you're looking for a character, we can easily rename this guy for you and change the look however we want. Male, female, yeah. Make this soldier whoever you want it to be if you want it yours. Otherwise, if I don't hear soon, I will be giving my own name to this particular soldier. So Now's your chance. First come, first serve. Down in the comments, let me know. And there we go. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hold off at this point. I think what we're going to have to do is choose a team, and I want to do that off camera to get the best mix, take my time, and then we're going to open next episode with Protect the Data Tap mission. We're going to just get out there and go on it and make it happen. If we look in the barracks, we got a 10 available there, plus I can bring another 3 more out of the Havens to give us a choice of 13. I only need to be able to come up with a team of 8. So that gives me enough choices now, I do believe. If we take a look at the soldiers, just to take a look at those who just came off the mission, the Will is, no, the Will is actually down on Wharf here. Oh, he's infiltrating, excuse me. So the Will is not terribly low to be able to bring these guys right back out again that were just on this mission. I don't mind a drop of 3 Will. That's not going to kill us to be able to then come back and do a back-to-back mission. Then we might need to rest a little bit after this next one. But we're in good shape coming up to our next mission. So I will be picking out the team off camera, making sure they're as equipped as possible, and we'll come back next time for our Protect the Data Tap mission. So I hope you enjoyed this mission. I'm excited that it went as well as it did. It's just exactly what the doctor ordered, coming into a really, really tough mission ahead of us. And hope you come back to join me next time. I sure would appreciate it. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world.